Hello everyone, I'm Astute and I'm back with a new video on security practice with SSH and CTF practice for the beginner level hackers. So without wasting more time, let's get started. I'm using Kali Linux Sage and machine. So let me open the terminal. So this is the terminal. So what we will discuss today is how we can practice the security and how we can practice for the CTF as a beginner level. So I will be solving some of the CTF and basic Kali Linux commands because I'm making it for a beginner who wants to come in this field. So let me open the icon so I won't show my confidential information. So let me type here over the wire. Let me type here over the wire.org. So you can see a bunch of games name in here: Bandit, NetAS, Krypton. So you can use either of these, right? But I'm using Bandit, the first one. Let's see how much difficult it is. So there is the SSH information. SSH. There is some descriptions of game and command. So it's totally for a beginner. You can go with this. So I will be trying to solve at least 10 of these. So if anyone having the problem, you can see what the solution is, right? So let's go with level 0. So the goal is to connect with SSH. The username is bandit0 and the password is bandit0, and this is the SSH. So let me do one thing. Let's copy this. Okay, and let's open the terminal. You can use Google Cloud Shell also, as I've told. So let me type SSH, then bandit0 user, and the SSH paste. Let me see the port. So what's the port? Port is 2220. So let me go connect to the port -P 2220. It's connecting. Yes, here we go. So let me type the password bandit0. It's given there for the first level. So here we go. We are inside the bandit @bandit. So bandit0 @bandit. So let me see what we have to do. Let me see. So level 0 to 1. Okay. Level 0 to 1. The password is saved in a file called readme. Okay. That's easy, right? So let me type ls. So ls to see the list. So there is readme. So type cat to see what's inside this. Cat function is to concatenate, so to see what's inside the files. So cat readme. So here is the password for next level. I will copy this and exit the cell. And let's go to the level 1. So enter the password that I've just got from level 0. I paste it and entered. So here is the level 1. So let's see what we have to do in level 1. So level 1 to 2, the password is next to stored in the minus or slash minus sign directory. It's a directory named minus. So type ls. So you can see minus. So it's a file. So if I type only cat minus, so it won't show what's inside this because there is minus sign which is already a function, so we cannot run a function. So there is a code to do that. So let me stop this. Cat // and then the file name. So now here is the password. I will copy it and exit the cell. Go to the next level. That's bandit2. The password paste. And here we go. Let's see what we have to do in next level 2 to 3. The password for the next is stored in spaces in this file. So there is a file name spaces in the file, so there is also we cannot concatenate spaces in this. So what we have to do now, let's see. If I only type cat spaces, like wait, let me show you ls, so there is a file spaces in this file. So if I only type cat spaces in this file name, so sorry, file name, so it will show knows as directory or file form. So what do we have to do now? So the same thing, there is the code in Linux to get spaces. First type spaces and slash sign. This slash signs, I think this is creating problem, right? So let me clear the screen first. Now it's fine. Cat space in this space, like cat space slash in slash, so slash does the work of giving spaces in the text. So I entered. So here is the password. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm feeling like you are not seeing. So here is the password. Let me copy. So let me give the cell and type, sorry, I'm outside the cell. Let me go to the level 3. So level 3. So paste the password. Here we go at ls. So in here is a directory. Let's see what we have to do in here. 3 to 4. The password is stored in hidden file. Okay, it's hidden file in here directory. So go to in here, cd to change directory in here, and if I type ls, you can see nothing, right, because it's hidden. So to see hidden file, I need to type ls -a, or you can also type find command, so it will show hidden things. So if I type ls -a, you can see here dot hidden file. So same thing, cat dot slash dot hidden. So here is the password. Copy this password, exit this cell, go to the next level. That is level 4. It's too easy, right? But let's see how far we can go. Let me see the password. So we have level 4. Let's see level 4. The password is stored in a human readable file in here. Okay, human readable file. What does that mean? Type ls cd in here. So ls. Okay, we have bunch of files now. We have 9 different files. So it will take time to open one by one and see. Let's choose random. Can we find something? Okay, sorry, dot slash. Okay, it's random junk, so we cannot find like this, like we have to do hidden trial. So to avoid this time, I can write command find, or you can see file. So it's human readable, right? So if I type this and start, okay, you can see in file number 7 there is ASCII text. So there is some text, so the password must be there. So if I type cat -/-file 07, sorry, 07, wait, cat -file 07. So here is the password. Let me copy it. It's going easy right now. Let's see. Level 5. So let me paste the password. Okay, we are in. So let's go to the another level, 5 to 6. Password is stored in file somewhere under the in here directory as all the following properties. So the password that contains has this properties: human readable, size is 133 byte, not executable. So we can use command find. So let's see, it's inside in here. So let me go first in here, ls. Okay, we have 19 files. It's not a files, it's a directory, by the way. So there are more than 19 files. So let's do one thing. Let's type find command slash, and it says size was yes, let's see, size 133, human readable and non editable. So let's do it. Sorry, 1033, C for the bytes, and not executable. So not executable. Permission denied. Nice. So if it's permission denied, we can type is greater than equals to dev. So it must lies in a dev and null. Let's see. It says home bandit may be here. So the file, these are all not the file, it's the file, right? File 2. So I guess the password is here, because maybe here is only the things we can get. So here is the file. Let's see what's happened. I guess here is the password. I must have the password here. Okay, here is the password. I just read this file, and here is the password. Let me copy it and exit this cell. Let's go to the next level. Password. Okay, is that a wrong password? Let's copy the password. 1 second. Okay, that was the right password. So let me type ls, what is inside there. So there is nothing. See what we have to do in level 6. The password is stored somewhere in the server, has a following property. So I think it's hidden, and the properties of that password file is user is bandit 7, group is bandit 6, and size. So let's do it. So let's see what's hidden here. So these are the things hidden. By the way, we have a property, size was 33, and group was bandit 6, I guess. Am I right? Bandit 6 and bandit 7. Okay, bandit 6 and bandit 7. And the user was bandit 7. Permission denied. So we are using the same thing, and we are getting the permission denied. We will get /date/null. Okay, here is the password. Copy the location, cat, paste. Here is the password. Let me copy it. Easy, right? Easy peasy. So let me exit the cell. Sorry, exit this. There is a little bit lagging because I'm recording this screen side by side, and it's a cell, right? I'm connected to someone's cell. So let me exit, and let's go to the another level 7. And paste the password. Here we go. 728. Password is next to stored in a data.txt in the word million. So let's see what it's saying. ls. So the password should lies here. Just a second. Enter. Okay. There are bunch of passwords. Let me stop this. There are a bunch of passwords. So how I can find this? There must be clue next to the word millionth. Okay, then there is a code grep millionth. Find millionth on the file data.txt. So here is the password. Copy. So there is another way to do that. Like if you type nano, then data.txt, press enter. So Ctrl W. So here is the options. Where is, right? So if you type Ctrl W, there is search bar. You can type millionth. Enter. Millionth is not found. Type okay. Spelling wrong I guess. Let's. If you type millionth, here you can see in millionth the password is here. Close this. So let's go to level 8. Password. Okay. Level 8. Password is stored in data.txt and it's only line of the text occur only once. So you can see here the command used to solve this. So there is also a hints. So they only occur at once, right? So I guess let me see the function of unique. I'm feeling like it will be done with unique. Display check characters unique. Okay, only print unique less characters. So we can go with this. So type ls data.txt. So data.txt. Let's see what inside that data.txt. There are also a bunch of files. So I'm typing sort data.txt and less line unique minus u. Here we go. Password copy. Control C. Go to another level. Let me clear these things first. Okay. Let me clear this. Just a second. Did I copy the password? Yes, I copied the password. Level 9. Paste the password. Here we go. Let's see in level 9. So the password is stored in data.txt in one of the few readable file. Proceed by the several character dash readable string. So it's a string. Let's confirm it's a string or something. ls. Let's say it's a string, then it will show some random jump things. Yes, it's a string. So let me clear this. So strings data strings data.txt slash, again we are using the Greek code and it's followed by several equals to, right? So I can type equals to. So here we go. The password is this. So let me copy. Let me copy again. I'm doing like I'm not copying. Yes, exit. It's lagging. I don't know. So let me go to 9 to 10. So finally we are in 10. That was easy till 10. Let's go. Level 10. The password is stored in next to the data.txt which contain base64 encoded. Okay. We like it's saying it's encoded in base64. So let's see. get data.txt, data.txt. So it's the encrypted code, encrypted in base64. We have to decrypt it now. So we'll decrypt it by base64 minus d and data.txt. And here we go. Here is the password. Let me copy the password and exit the cell. Let's go to level 11 now and let's enter the password. Here we go. So I guess I should stop here because it will make a more than an hour video if I complete this whole level. So let me know if you want part 2 of this. Let me know in the comment section, and if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe.